went to California, I went to Texas, went to Florida, went to Minnesota, went to Boston, and visited these premier facilities. They're common knowledge. Everybody knows them. My biggest stepping off point was the National Intrepid Center of Excellence. Dr. Kelly saved my life. Place is arguably the premier diagnostic facility in the world. And I'll argue that any day of the week. They absolutely, hey, look, this is what we're seeing, this is what was going on. The problem was, it was the neck up thing again. It's like, we really don't have anything for this. Well, that was the problem. I mean, physical part. I came out of that cast and went down to Athletes Performance, which is now Exos down in Florida. And I spent 6 weeks there. And I was back on deployment shortly thereafter. I mean, Virginia High Performance. Those guys put you together. I mean, you can't fix the brain and not the body. You can't fix the body, not the brain. It's connected. It's one big fluid machine. I can't take my head off at night and put it on the bedside table and call it good. If this is bad, it's going to drag this down. If this is bad, it's going to drag this down. I figured that out before I was in the fields that I am today, and because there was something wrong with both. A lot of times, just guys like, hey, just get my body right. Somebody else can answer the questions. You know, again, that goes back to me being a leader. I had to answer the questions. I had to stand up in front of leadership and say, this is what we're doing. If I didn't have the ability to do that, I couldn't employ my men. So, hey, sir, I'm going home for a couple weeks on vacation to see the family. And then I travel around, spend a couple weeks at Center for Brain Health, UT Southwestern, Mayo Clinic, things of that nature. NICoE told me what was going on. They gave me a diagnostic package that showed me this is why you're having these problems. And let me tell you something. Just knowing that made me feel 100% better. Period. And that is what's lacking out there with the men, my brothers and sisters that don't have the opportunity to go to a facility like I did. And that's where we have to course correct.
This video was produced by BrainLine thanks to generous support from the Infinite Hero Foundation.